Hi, I'm Naomi Girma. This is Grassroots to Glory. I started playing at Malata Soccer, which is an Ethiopian group that my father formed with some of his friends. My dad and my brother influenced me a lot. My dad loved playing growing up, and my brother just started playing, and I wanted to beat him. I first played for a club called Central Valley Crossfire. It was really small in San Jose. I was with those girls for a lot of my youth soccer career. My mom and my dad were at every game. My mom didn't know as much at the beginning, but she quickly learned offsides, all the rules, and then sometimes my brother, but we were both doing like soccer, basketball, so sometimes it was like them tag teaming to get us to everything we needed to be at. I first started playing for the US youth teams after I think I got scouted at ODP, which is the Olympic Development Program. So you could just try out for ODP, and my whole club team did. And I played for like the regional team. I think I got scouted from there. And then I went into my first camp when I was 14. I think that first camp was the first time I saw, like, they show you like a pyramid and they're like, okay, like you're at U14, like there's U17 World Cup, U20 World Cup, there's the U23 team. Like that's when I first saw like, oh, like there's like a whole system for the national team. And so I think that was really big for me, just to like see that there was like a pathway that players had followed before and that I could follow too. But I think like you also know, like so many people are here right now that won't be there on the senior team. So that first camp was big, just like to realize that it was possible, and then like the work started from there. Yeah, I tore my ACL when I was a junior in college, which was like, I feel like a hard time, kind of like getting close to like maybe going pro. I had already like done well in college, so I think just getting back to like that level was really big for me. And I actually went into my first camp and then tore it like 3 weeks later. So that was like really defeating, but I think it also gave me something to work back to. And I think that was really good for me. It was difficult. I think Stanford academics obviously are very hard, and I'm someone who challenges myself academically, also athletically. I think just balancing that, I had a lot of support from like older teammates, academic counselors, our coaches, professors. So I think like having them guiding me was really important. And I didn't want to sacrifice one or the other. Like I wanted to excel in both. And I think I was really able to because of their support. I was really excited to get my first call up. I was in college. It was kind of during COVID. So I think they were bringing a lot of younger players in. I was just excited to get into that environment, get in front of the coaches, and also just be able to learn from some of the older, more experienced players.
Who was the first person you called to tell?
Definitely my mom. She was like, what? Yeah, I definitely, like my mom, my dad, my brother. I was really nervous. A lot of COVID tests. I'm pretty sure we couldn't train the first day. We just had to isolate in our rooms because we had all traveled. So I think that made it like a little more nerve-wracking, not to just like have those normal social interactions that you can have like now we can have in a normal camp. And everyone like was in their own room. So I was kind of just like by myself, like kind of buzzing, like excited. I'm like, can we get on the field? I was really excited, really nervous.
Were there any players that you were like a little bit starstruck by or like super excited to be training / playing with at that time?
Yeah, I was really excited to train with Becky Sauerbrunn in the back line, Crystal Dunn, so many players. But I think, yeah, Becky stood out to me just in my position. That would mean everything to me, to be able to play in a World Cup, to be named to that roster. It's just like a lot of hard work and sacrifice from like not just me, just a lot of people around me who have gotten me to be just like here at San Diego. So I think to be on that plane would be incredible.
And do you think that USA can win the Women's World Cup?
100%. I think we can win it.